In the heart of Victorian London, beneath the gaslit haze and the damp cobblestone streets, a name emerged that would strike terror into the soul of the city: Jack the Ripper. Everyone knows the story of the 5 murdered women in 1888. Everyone knows about the alleys, the blood, the letters. But not everyone knows that the killings might not have ended. Not really. It began, as most horrors do, with silence. Between August and November, 5 women were slaughtered in the Whitechapel district: Marion Nichols, Annie Chaplin, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jean Kelly. Their deaths were brutal, surgical, almost ritualistic. The city was paralyzed with fear. But something happened the morning after Mary Jean Kelly's murder, something that never made the reports. Constable Thomas Granger was making his rounds near Miller's Court when he saw a man standing alone in the mist. He was dressed in black, tall, and held something wrapped in cloth. Blood seeped through it. The man turned and looked at Granger. He smiled a wide, unnatural grin that chilled the constable to his bones. When Granger finally regained his senses and pursued him, the alley was empty. No footsteps, no blood, just fog. Granger was later dismissed from the force for drinking, but he swore to his dying day that the man he saw wasn't human. He called him the Smiling Shade. Years passed, and the murders faded into legend. But in 1923, an archivist named Evelyn Moore was sorting through forgotten boxes in the Metropolitan Police files when she found something that shouldn't have existed. 3 letters written in a jagged, crimson ink, one dated 1901, another from 1907, the last 1922. Each one ended the same way: the knife never dulls, the night never ends. She sings to me and screams, and I am young again. Evelyn brought the letters to her supervisor. The next day, she vanished from her flat. Her door was locked from the inside. Her tea was still warm. The only clue was one of the letters pinned to her wall, freshly written in blood. In 1954, a young couple moved into a home on Hanbury Street, just blocks from the site of Annie Chapman's murder. At first, the house seemed fine, but at night, the whispers began. Hushed, rhythmic chants, nursery rhymes backwards. The husband began waking up to the sound of footsteps outside the bedroom door. He told his wife he'd seen someone, a man in a top hat, standing at the end of the hall, unmoving. Every night, the figure came closer. One morning, the husband was gone. The wife found the walls of their bedroom covered in